Ciao everyone, I got a lot of questions from you about my proposal. Some of you also scheduled consultation call, but I also hope this is going to help you and answer some of your questions. Feel free to still schedule and send your questions. I just wanted to quickly mention that in the proposal that you all received, the price for Culling was incorrect. It was $1 to $3 per image, while it's actually 6 cents per image. So I just wanted to say that. And then let's start by answering some of your questions. You asked about the options. So there are two options. Option number one is this page, and then option number two are all of these pages here. What is the difference? Option number one is the option to work with my associate and my associate is my sister. I have been training her for the past year and now she's ready to take on clients. We work alongside. I'm the first one giving her feedback when she's editing a catalog. And then of course you're always welcome to share your feedback as well. So she will be learning and improving this way. These are the packages to work with her. And then option number two is just to work with me. Okay, perfect. And then there are the packages to work with me. The packages, I got a lot of questions about packages. It's not that you choose a package and you get this package for the whole season. The package is for each catalog that you send. So you know that if you send a catalog that it's up to 200 images, you're going to get an invoice reflecting this price, which is the mini package, because it includes 200 images to be edited. Otherwise, if you send a catalog that has up to 800 images, this is the price that you find in the invoice, okay? Same with my, so the packages are the exact same as option number two, working with me. The only thing that changes is the price. So the mini package is 98, while also the turnaround time with my sister is 2 weeks and with me is 3 weeks. I read it here, and it's 200 images, but the price is different. Okay, so packages, when you send a catalog to me, first of all, I do the editing consult. If you have edited your anchor images, I do a cohesion check. I revise cohesion among these edits and I tweak the photos if needed. I send you screenshots of the before and after along with the invoice. I show you what it was looking like before and why I chose to re-edit it, and I ask you, do you like your version or mine better, so that I know, or my sister knows, which one we need to use. In the past 5 years, I've never had somebody say, I like my version better, because I'm usually improving cohesion. Okay, so, and this is included, of course, if you're working with my sister or myself or both, this is included. The next step would be actually, the other option would be having me create anchor images. So there is the option of sending the catalog with both options, working with my sister and I, or just working with me. You can send a catalog without anchor images. And when you send a catalog without anchor images, you ask me to edit your anchor images. I might have a folder with your top photographers or your top preferences or your past film scans that you love, and you ask me to emulate that look, or you might send a catalog without digital anchor images but with film scans in there, and you ask me to match the film scans. So I create anchor images. This is an extra service. This is the price for option number one, working with my sister and I, and this is the price for this service when you're just working with me, so option number two. Okay, so I received the catalog, I revised anchor images, or I created anchor images, and then I'm going to send you the invoice. The invoice usually comes with a proposal, so you're able to click on which turnaround time you would like to have, because for each of these packages there is a percentage. For example, let's go back to the mini package up to 200 images. In this price is included a 3 weeks turnaround time. If you are on a rush and you want a 3 business days or a 5 business days or a 2 weeks turnaround time, you can ask about it and actually not ask about it. You can just select that and it will automatically add to the invoice a 24% more, or a 17% more, or a 9% more of the amount that you're paying, okay? And you will already see in the invoice how much it adds up to. Sorry. Okay, I think I explained that a little bit. How do you schedule? You can schedule through my scheduler. There is no minimum amount of catalogs required. You will see when signing the contract, I'm just asking you about an estimate so that I don't personally take on too much clients, because I don't want to overbook myself. It's not that you then need to send those catalogs to me. You might change your mind, market might change, anything can change. It's not a problem. You're not being charged for that. And I'm not asking you to select and import in the contract. It's just an estimate and it is stated in the contract. Okay, no minimum amount of catalogs required. And usually you would schedule a catalog through my scheduler so that you know that your appointment with me, your slot with me, it's booked. And then you would send the catalog 24 hours before or that day. And then I revise and send the invoice, as I mentioned before. If you are on a rush, I totally get it. During the busy season, you can just email me and say, I have this catalog. It needs to be edited in 2 weeks, 5 business days, whatever. Do you have the time to? And I will, of course, happily do it if my schedule allows. So it's just to say it's best for you to schedule. It's not mandatory, but it's preferred. Okay. And then I got asked, when is the best time to do a trial run? Of course, before the busy season, so that we know that we can test the workflow seamlessly. As you know, if you sign the contract, you will then receive the file exchange instructions explaining you how to create a catalog, how to upload a catalog, how to download a catalog. All of the instructions are there. And I also got asked by a client now to record my screen while doing it, because that would be helpful. So I might do that for her and upload that for all of you so that you also have a video that's walking you through the steps. But it's really, really easy. And also that gives us the possibility to exchange feedback, since it's the slower season and we are not juggling multiple tasks and multiple things. Scheduling the flexibility I've already mentioned. What I wanted to also say is that you secure your spot on my calendar, but you always have the possibility to reschedule with a button or cancel with a button. I only ask you to cancel at least 24 hours prior to the appointment, so that gives me the time to reorganize my schedule, but you're not being charged for canceling your appointment. And then calling services, how do I do it? And what is the process? What is the turnaround time? It adds 1 week to these turnaround times, the basic ones, and it adds 1 business day to the rush options. So if you are rushing your catalog and you're asking for a 3 business day turnaround time, and you also ask for calling, it's going to be a 4 business day turnaround time. And that's it for the catalog to be culled and edited and be sent back to you. Do I charge extra? Also got asked, do I charge extra for spot corrections, local adjustments, all those things, retouching, etc.? Yes, I do, but only when it's something that requires me to manually spot remove or skins move, etc. When it's an AI mask and it's just a few AI masks, I tend not to. If I receive a catalog that has a lot of AI masks on all of the photos, and there are actually so many photos, like 1,200 photos in the catalog, and I'm being asked to make sure that all of the AI masks are synced and perfectly synced, because you know, when selecting clothes, hair, sometimes Lightroom messes that up, so I still need to check every single image, and that might end up in a lot of time extra of me working on your catalog. I might add a small fee, but it's never anything above what you're seeing here. Nothing above that price, of course. And that's it. I think I answered all of your questions. The culling service, how do I call? I call in Lightroom. I keep in mind the percentage of images you want me to cull down the catalogs to. Usually my clients would do an initial round of culling, let's say from 6,000 images to 1,200 images, and then they will email me and say, I got to 1,200, but I need to get to 800 or 700. Can you get the catalog down to 600 and then edit the catalog? So I'm going to add that to the invoice. And then if the catalog already includes anchor images, I'm going to check those. And if you want me to create anchor images, I'm going to create anchor images. When I revise and create anchor images, I always send you the catalog, or I usually send screenshots of how I edited your photos along with the invoice, so that you can tell me if you like it or not, and then I know how to proceed. I think majority of your questions. I hope this was helpful, and let me know if you have other questions. Thank you so much. Bye.